I decided to join the military. I was about 19, and I went to the recruiter's office. I thought I would go into the Marine Corps. Here I am, very fit, you know, black belt in karate. It just seemed like the perfect thing to do. So in those days, basically what you had was the post office, and that was the federal building in a small town. So in the basement, they had the recruiter stations. So I went into the recruiter station, and I went, and the Marine Corps door was closed, and I knocked. And when I knocked on the door, a few seconds later, I heard a voice behind me. Can I help you? I turned around, and it was the door to the Navy recruiter's office. So I went in and I said, yeah, I wanted to see the Marine recruiter because I wanted to join the Marines. He looked at me very soberly, very soundly. Back in those days, you could smoke in a federal building. So he took a drag on his cigarette, gave me a very somber look, and said, why would you want to do a damn fool thing like that? Well, I was quite taken aback because I had this mental image that everyone respected the Marines. Apparently, the Navy did not. So what I did, he said, "Why don't you let me give you a test?" And so he gave me the basic test they give everyone interested in joining. And then, of course, I scored very highly. I was like the 98th percentile, 99, something like that. And they offered me, uh, he said, I can get you in the nuclear program with everything that, you can make rank very quickly. I can get you in the electronics program. Uh, so I knew I wanted to join, but I wasn't really quite as sure about the Navy. But my Uncle Furman was in the Navy, and I said, okay. So at the time, they had 4-year enlistments, 3-year enlistments, and 2-year enlistments. And they also had the Navy Reserve. Navy Reserve, basically, I went to boot camp. I went to my training, which ended up being all total about 9 months. And then I just had to go to the drill one weekend a month at Naval Air Station Atlanta. I thought, that's probably a good way to go. I can just go ahead and do what I need to do, but not overly commit myself. So that's how I joined the Navy.